Good evening, owl family. Hoot hoot, welcome into the chat. How are y'all doing? Good evening, Dark Lord Minute. I see you were first. Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Krista says, hi, everyone. Lisa, good evening. Welcome into chat. How are you doing, darling? Let's see who else. Tammy, welcome into chat. How are you doing, sister? And Ocio Bounty, welcome into chat. Hoot hoot, how is everybody doing? Man, let me tell you, it's been warm here. Too warm. I think we got up to 76 today. I see that the chat was rocking and rolling before I got here. And mainstream media is not going to do anything. We all know that by now. And it's just like I'm dying laughing. One of the not mainstream media channels, they're more worried about teaching you how to hook up a generator. Good luck on that generator. How long's your gas going to last? Good evening, Homestead Aquarius. How are you doing? That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Thank you. Even though you need to be harassing the other owls as well, because they're all going to get rowdy. Trying to give time for other people to pop in. Don't forget to click the thumbs up, please. Good evening, Rebecca. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Lisa, I was going to tell you about your celery. Hey, Pearlio, welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? You're right on my visor. Hey, I'm all for road trips. Love them. That's fine, Cheryl. That's fine. That's true, Xander. It's all that sliding in the chat and everything. You might be getting a little old now. Don't tell me a body's catching up. But Lisa, I was going to tell you about your celery. The reason mine's really green, they are heavy feeders. They love lots of good nitrogen, lots of manure, and they are heavy drinkers as well. They like water. Now, they don't want to be soggy, but they cannot dry out. They want drink. I just amended my soil really good before I put them in. Good evening, hippie chick. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, thank you, darling. And don't forget that you are beautiful as well. Oh, there's October Opal. Hoot hoot. Good evening. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? But yeah, I'm so happy with the way my celery's doing. It's doing great. Getting a little too warm around here, but oh well, nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna be fighting with the collard greens. They're trying to go to seed, but you know what? Just keep snipping those flowers out. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I understand. I was going to try to get to go to the post office. No dice today. I got to do that tomorrow. I love the owl family too. Y'all are great. Oh, no problem, Lisa. No problem at all. Just amend that soil really good because they are heavy feeders. Good evening, Tracy. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? Good evening, Jeff. Hoot hoot. Yeah, we got to watch Opal. We know she likes to get wild. We have to watch Opal. She's one of those wild owls. Thank you. Thank you, Perlio. Thank you. And that was the next thing I was going to talk about, the seed swap. So far, apparently not a lot of people want a seed swap. And if you haven't heard about the seed swap, I got the book of names right here. Good evening, Amber. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? That's fine. That's fine. Just a little wild. No problem, Bounty. No problem at all. Yes, tonight's the last night to sign up for the seed swap. Here's the fun part. Now, without my name involved, there are 24 people who have signed up for the seed swap. Now, when I'm tossed in the mix, there'll be 25. So there'll be one person out. So I'm hoping to get some more names on the list. That's fine, Lisa. That's perfectly fine. Look, I understand people have lives. I do. Good evening, Forest Girl. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Let's see. Forest Girl, did you hear about the seed swap? Because I don't see your name on the list, and I'm seeing if you was wanting to be in the seed swap. So that's a yes. Oh God, there we go. What did I do to my pen? I don't blame you. Man, yesterday was my almost day of wanting to know, did I really want to, hit the bottle when I came back home from Walmart. I'm telling you, I came close. I came so very close. I'm looking at names now. Hippie Chick, did you want to get in on the seed swap? Okay, Cheryl, okay. Because I don't want anybody being left out. Lord forbid I leave somebody out. I'll never hear the end of it. Oh God, and I'm going to spell somebody's name wrong. That's just part of being Southern. We're going to pronounce them wrong, and there's a good chance we'll spell it wrong too. All right, the seed swap. Hey, Tanya, welcome into chat. How are you feeling, darling? That's okay, Forest Girl. Good evening, Nancy P. Welcome into chat. Chat. How are you doing? I'm telling you, no, it's not so much that. I sure was contemplating a shot of grind. If you've never had grind, ooh, you're missing. You're missing. Good evening, David Gray. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Okay, the seed swap. What I'm going to do is pair people up. it's gonna be. I'm gonna put everybody's name on a wheel, and we're gonna pick. I'm gonna pick that way. And what you're gonna do is get matched up with another owl family member, and y'all will contact one another and trade seeds. And no getting greedy, going wild, because I know not everybody has a whole bunch of seeds to swap. Now, I will be partnering everybody up tomorrow evening. Yes, there'll be a second live stream, y'all. I can't even walk in my garden. I cannot even walk out there. It's called quick mud. Good evening, my modern homestead. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Tanya, was you interested? I know you've been having health problems. Was you wanting in on the seed swap? Okay. Hey, Tofu, welcome into chat. How are you doing? Um, what I'll do is tomorrow night is when I'll do the live stream and pair everybody up. Look, I understand. I know people won't be able, not everyone will be able to be there. I'm going to make a community post Wednesday afternoon with all of the people who are partnered up. And that way people can figure out how to do emails back and forth. Yeah, right, Perlio. Absolutely. But yeah, I want to make sure that I have the way I'm going to keep it fair is I'm going to put everybody's name on the big wheel. And not my name, everyone else's. The first um pick of the wheel will be the one that will be partnered up with me to seed swap. That way, nobody can say that it's fake, it's not fair, because that way everybody's name's on the wheel and you have a chance. I have no clue who it's going to be, y'all, but one of y'all will partner up with me. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear about that, Tanya. Hopefully, you won't have to. Hopefully, you won't have to because I've heard some rough stuff about that. Okay, no problem, hippie chick. No problem, because I'm planning on one this fall, hopefully. Poor Tanya, you need a break, darling. I swear you need a break. Oh, you're welcome, hippie chick. Man, they've been after me for a while. And I kind of figured there'd be more people, with 4,000 subscribers. Not everybody apparently is interested in seed swapping, but that's okay. That's their choice. And as always, Tanya, definitely going to keep you on the prayer list without a doubt. Also, anybody needs to be on the prayer list, please let me know and I will put your name down because I need to get that sent out too. Man, what a week, let me tell y'all. Okay, Dark Lord, I'll keep you on the prayer list. Have no problem, Xander, not at all. Yeah, they are. You know how I tell everybody about prepping, being prepared. Some of the stories I have been watching coming out of California, needless to say, is because of lack of common sense, y'all. Hey, Kathy, welcome into chat. How are you doing? That's okay. That's okay. That's fine, hippie. Go check them chickens. But yeah, I've been watching some of that weather. You can't tell me them people don't know to put food up, have survival stuff. Common sense should tell you snow's coming down pretty heavy. We need to get outside and clean that roof off. Knock some of that snow off. Yeah, you fight the storm. You fight against the storms. It should be common sense not to let that much snow pack up on your roof. Get out there, get it knocked off. I'm not sure if she's. Well, I know roof cleaning isn't easy, but it's better than letting it your roof crash in on you. But I'm telling you, a man in a car. Why are you out there driving in 5 foot snow when the roads haven't been plowed? Why do you only have croissants in your car? Croissants. Survived a week off of snow and croissants. He's lucky he's alive because eating snow for water will freaking kill you because it causes your body to work harder to heat the snow up in your body. I just don't understand people. Hey, there's Lawrence. Welcome into chat, Lawrence. We've been missing you. Was asking about you last week. Yeah, but apparently only thing he had in his car was croissants. First off, why is your butt out driving in 5 foot of snow? That's what I want to know. Yeah. Why was the only thing in his car croissants? Was he going somewhere for breakfast? We missed you, Lawrence. Oh, I saw your picture, Lawrence. I'm gonna rat you out, Lawrence. Y'all not gonna believe what Lawrence sent me a picture of. No, not of himself. He has way more manners than that. He sent me a picture of a jellyfish. I'm like, going, Lawrence, don't be getting close to that thing. I'm like, going, Lord, here we go again with Lawrence and the jellyfish. Yes, I worry. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. Yeah, no food in his car whatsoever except for apparently croissants. He lived a week on croissants and snow. Now that puts a whole new spin on milk sandwiches when storms come through in the South. Yes, I do make medicine with spiderwort, and that video will be coming up later when it comes up. Okay. Oh, Lord, I'm looking for my pen, and I actually put it back where it was supposed to be. Okay, Donna D, you want to swap seeds? Oh, now, Lawrence, don't quit talking because I ratted you out now. I can't tell you how hard I laughed when I saw that picture. And then I got to wondering, oh, Lord, he's around jellyfish again. The best thing you can use for any ear infection is mullein oil. You harvest, now you can use the leaves too, it will work as well, but it's the yellow flowers of the mullein plant when it spikes and blooms. That is your number one ear infection remedy. Ha ha! Xander, you're so wrong. Ha 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 ha. Yes, it was a pretty jellyfish. Yes, it will work. Yes, it will work for outer, inner, well, outer, middle, and way deep. You just got to lay there, let somebody drop it in. And once it goes past your eardrum, it will get all inside your ear. But yes, it's the number one best thing for ear infections. And to make the oil, of course, now mulleine's not going to be flowering, but mullein flowers steeped in olive oil. That's the best way to fix it. Yes, UTI, I'm going to tell you, women, you should be taking a cranberry pill a day. If you take at least one cranberry pill a day, you will ward off any UTIs, uh, bladder infections, kidney infections, and all of that. Um, I don't drink the cranberry juice because most of it all has corn syrup or some kind of sweetener in it. And the ones that I take, I get from Sam's. One cranberry pill is the same as drinking a gallon of unsweetened cranberry juice. Let me tell you, it's easier to take that capsule than it is to drink a gallon of unsweet cranberry juice, unless you just like pucker factor. If you're really careful, Perlio, take a cotton swab with a little bit of rubbing alcohol on it and try not to rub the plant, but try to rub with the mites and it'll kill them. Okay, Lawrence, we look forward to you coming back. I have some made up. I do have some made up. Go for it, Bounty. Go for it. Homestead Aquarius, was you wanting in on the seed swap? 'Cause I'm just trying to make sure everybody has a chance to be in the seed swap. I don't want anybody being left out. Yes, tofu kind of slid right in there. Yes, sugar level as well. If your balance inside your body, if you go from being alkaline to more, let's just say it's sweeter, uh, yes, that will cause UTIs. Um, Bread will do it. Sugar will do it. Contraceptives will do it. A lot of things can do it. Yeah, I'm glad OSHA actually stepped in and done their job. It's a miracle. I don't blame you, Nancy. I don't blame you a bit. I don't have any slippery elm bark yet, tincture yet, but yeah, I plan on making some. Yeah, yeast, yeast bread. Women have to watch yeast bread as well. No problem, Homestead Aquarius. But if you not only do the cranberry pills, keep yogurt in your system, the probiotics. It won't give yeast a possibility to grow. I mean, UTIs, yeast infections, easy for women to get a hold of. Nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to be embarrassed of. It happens. Yep, oregano is very good. Yes, yes, that's what I eat. I have to keep, well, I've been bad this past week or so. I haven't had any in me, and let me tell you, I know the difference. Not the Activia. And no, I'm not sponsored by them, either Activia or really good Greek yogurt. Unfortunately, any American yogurt is way too sugared down because, well, the American people expect sugar to be in everything. It's a miracle they ain't tried to get sugar into toilet paper. Okay, Dark Lord Minute, keep me posted. So Yeah, keep me posted. You'll be in my prayers, definitely. Hope they're not hurt too bad. Lord, I feel for you. Be safe in that ER. I don't even want to go around no hospitals now. You take care of Xander and don't you worry. We got your back. We'll keep you in our prayers. Yep, Keeper's good. I haven't tried it. Look, I'm still trying to recoup from drinking the kombucha. That was horrible. And welcome into chat, Deanne. How are you doing? I've been wanting to make kefir, but I ain't no refrigeration, so I haven't been able to make kefir. No, I didn't drink enough of it to have a chance to tear me up. I couldn't. I took a big mouthful because, I was lied to. I was told how wonderful it was and how delicious it was. I took a big mouthful and I'm standing there. Every ounce of my body just wanted me to spit it out. And I'm like going, no. I swallowed and I handed her back the bottle and told her, nope, ain't happening. That's not how I want to drink my tea. Absolutely not. Yes, I am still floating. I thought she was sending me a birthday card and some seeds. That's why I was in absolute shock. I did not expect that whatsoever. They have Burpee has admitted to selling some Monsanto seeds. Some. I think it was on my MeWe. Yeah, it was because I can't get away with posting anything like that on this platform. But I posted the list of all the seeds um, that are owned by them. They're even buying out expired copyrights on heirloom seeds now. They don't have the seeds, but they own the name, and that's what really irks me. Now, I did post a very interesting link on my MeWe page, and it came straight off the Bayer/Monsanto website of everywhere you can buy their wonderful plants. And guess what? I know a lot of y'all really love, oh, what is that? At all the big box stores sell the plants. What is that plant name? Crap. I just have so much I've been reading up and trying to follow, and Lord, I'm telling you, crap's hitting the fan fast. Bonnie plants. That's it. Bonnie plants. Yeah. Monsanto people. Monsanto. There's a few places. So True Seed. Just keep an eye out. For the love of God, people, quit buying the bucket of quarters tree seeds. Think about this. This should tell people, should red flag, period. You see how expensive seeds are everywhere else. And you can walk up in this place and get them 4 for $1.25. What should that tell you? What should that tell you? Most of your poorer people buy their seeds from there. And I have tried and tried to warn people about that. I have tried not panicking people, but letting them know. And I got smacked for making that short and $1.25 tree that day because I said something about them. Hey, Pete, welcome into chat. How are you doing? Yeah, I don't put no plastic paint, none of them styrofoam peanuts in my soil either. I've been watching that. I'm like, going, people, stop that. Stop it. Not going to be ready until after chat. Look, I can't help it. It's got to cook slow and low.
No.
How do you think I feel?
I know.
I'm sitting in here smelling it.
It smells so good.
Sorry, y'all. The Aussies coming in here to check on dinner. I got 2 pork shoulders in the oven cooking really slow for pulled pork tonight. All right, let me catch up because I go on a little tangent there.
No. You? Tangents? Really?
Go to your box. Get back there in your office. Go man cave.
Yes, ma'am.
Aren't those good?
Hell yeah.
Oh, the ticket. It was 2 tickets. I wanted to go so bad last year. No, they didn't. No, they didn't give me a strike or nothing, but they knocked, they said my monetization on that video was limited. I don't care. Knock the monetization. My gracious, I'm not going to make but 8 cents per 1,000 views. That's going to hurt me, people. That's going to hurt me. I'm not worried about 8 cents. I'm worried about people growing poisonous food. I give a rat's patoot about, them smacking me with a limited monetization. Hold on. I'll talk about the tickets here in a minute. Yeah, Bonnie Plants is, if you go, yeah, that's what my grandmother always warned me about. You pay for what you get. And be wise about what you get because everything's not always that golden liner. There's a story behind it. No, there's still some holdouts. That's why I buy from So True Seeds because they hire farmers, American farmers, to grow their stock of seeds and plants. Good evening, Lonnie. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, yeah, once in a while. Once in a while they cook, but they done got my own fault. My own fault. When you spoil people. That's just like thanks to Homestead Aquarius. I knew something had done told me not to get Baker Creek. I I have morals and ethics, and I stand when I boycott somebody, I boycott them. And I found out that Baker Creek made their employees get that. So, yeah, won't be buying Baker Creek no more either. It's actually by memory, it's a whole egg, the yolk and the white. Good evening, Duval. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Yeah, I know a lot of people aren't getting notifications about my videos. Also notice a lot they keep playing with the monetization amounts on my videos. 1 minute it's real high, 1 minute it's really low, and yeah, they're playing. They're playing a whole lot, and they're fixing to. Of course, I watch a lot. I watch one because I really don't care. I watch one just to keep my ears out about what this platform's rolling out that's so great for all creators. Yeah, they're fixing to start rolling out a whole lot of AI. Well, guess who's not going to be adding that to their channel? I'm not going to be I'm not going to be partaking in that. I don't want people, to be watching my video and all of a sudden I change my clothes. My video has nothing to do about what I'm wearing, not whatsoever. It has to do about what I'm doing, trying to teach people, trying to help people. Yeah, I'm not lying. I'm getting tired of a lot of stuff. Hold on, wait, who? Regina Carroll. Hey, welcome into chat, Regina Carroll. How are you doing? Hoot hoot. Now, let me tell you, stay positive. Muscadines are hard to germinate. Don't give up. Stay positive. They'll germinate. Some will, some won't. Not all of them are fertile. Stay positive. Your ex brought you over food? What kind of ex is that? Lord, I was always raised they're an ex for a reason. Good evening, Gear. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. Oh, Gear, did you want to be in the seed swap? Yes, it is. I'm not going to do no AI. I don't want it around me. I don't use it. I don't need it. And that's the downfall of a lot of humanity. Yeah, no, I don't have none of that stuff. Another reason why I refuse to go on TikTok, too. How old is your kitty? And is the kitty fixed? Yes, it is. Yes, when they become an X, they're an X for a reason. I don't even know if mine's alive. Guess what? Don't want to. Don't want to know. No, no. Good evening, Jilly. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Okay, good, because I was worried because I haven't been to the post office yet. I'm like, oh crap, they're going to send her envelope back. And Julie, make sure you got that P.O. box number right. Good evening, LP. Welcome, chat. How are you doing? Well, that's a different story. That's a different story, but still, an X is an X for a reason. I'm not worried about it, y'all. I'm not worried one bit. It'll get here when it gets here. Now, listen, if you want to be part of the seed swap, personally, you don't have to have seeds. I left a clause in there because I don't want anybody feeling left out. If you get partnered up with somebody, well, not if, you will, you can find out what they're looking for within reason, and you can order it from a seed place and have it mailed to them. I don't want nobody feeling left out, and that's why I made that clause that you can order some seeds and have it mailed to them, but I don't want money exchanging hands. If that's, I'm trying to make it simple for people. Well, of course, eat. Lordy Robert, don't let your food get cold. No, tomorrow night is when I'm going to partner everybody up. It'll be another live stream, y'all. Y'all get me for another night. And everybody has until the end of March to get each other's seeds to them. That's okay, Kathy. I understand. I'm planning on doing one hopefully in the fall. Listen, everybody and their grandmas for a while has been after me to do it, and I'm finally getting around to it. Oh, God, I'm rhyming. Crap. I'm doing great, LP. I'm above ground and doing well. Yes, pumpkin butter is awesome. I love pumpkin butter. I love sweet potato butter, strawberry butter, pear butter. You can make butter out of any fruit, winter squash. It's wonderful. And no, it don't mean that it's butter in it. It's kind of the consistency of butter. You don't want, if you're canning it, you don't want it ungodly. It's, think of apple butter. If you've ever had apple butter, it's the same kind of pretty much premise. You're just using something besides apples. That's okay, Gear. That's okay. Because I know people working are busy. No need to be sorry, Kathy. That's fine. I know people's busy. Whole lot of strawberries. A lot. A lot of strawberries. Because think about it, you have to cook it down to the consistency of apple butter, strawberries, and sugar. And then you can it up. Oh yes, winter. And I love my sweet potato fries, but I'm one of them weird people. I don't want them sweet. If you've noticed, I'm not a big sweet person. I'm sweet, but a lot of food I eat's not sweet. Um, to me, sweet potato fries done right. Now I'm talking about steak fries. I don't want no little bitty dinky little pencil thin French fry. Um, Salt and pepper, and I hate to say it, ketchup. I don't know what it is about sweet potatoes and ketchup. Oh my gracious, it's good. Yes, pear butter is very good. Now, there's also a recipe called pear honey. I think I made a video on it. I think I did, or either I forgot to. And that's pears. It's cooked down like pear butter, but it has crushed pineapple. Old Southern recipe. It has crushed pineapple mixed in it. And Lord, let me tell you, oh no, Jilly, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, JLM. You know what needs to happen to neighbors like that, Donna? I think you know. Yes, I'm gonna show people later on how to make mustard as well. Yes, I love cornbread as long as it's not sweet. If that cornbread's got any sugar in it, that's not cornbread. That's corn cake. See, I can't do the ranch. Ranch will make me sick at a heartbeat. Don't you be sorry, not one bit. You was on a date with your husband. That's why I have the replay. Lord, y'all, it's not a life and death situation if you miss a chat. Granted, I will miss you. Everybody will miss you. Life happens. Get a date in while you can. We don't know how long we truly have before it hits the fan, y'all. Enjoy life while you can. Still stock up. Get them pantries in order, y'all. I'm telling you, don't play. If there's ever been a year to garden, it's this one. Garden in any and everything you possibly can. You've got to start putting, if you haven't yet, you're behind the eight ball now. You've got to get food put back. I'm telling you, they're not warning you. They're not going to let you know a thing because guess what? They don't give a crap about you. It should have been obvious that this government don't care about the American people when, that one country was more important than him setting foot in Ohio to be for the American people. If that didn't prove to you that Americans don't matter, I don't know how much more of a light bulb you need. Yes, potato pancakes. Every time I make cream potatoes, I make extra cream potatoes because I want fried potato pancakes the next morning. And yes, I also make it to where now you got to give it a little time, takes time, but I also have it set up to where you can read the chat because some people, if I didn't have that option, they'd think I was a raving lunatic because I just bounce around back and forth. They don't realize that I'm answering people in the chat. Yes, it's getting very close, very, very close. Yeah, we call that sawmill gravy, the white gravy, and country fried steaks are one of my weaknesses. Be careful, Cassie. Don't be careful about your neighbors. I'm telling y'all. Good evening, Wide Family Farm. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? Yeah, that's another thing I was going to. Oh, thank you, Lonnie. Bless you. Bless you, Lonnie. Thank you. I wasn't sure if it was Corky or your husband. I didn't know. Thank you, Lonnie. It means the world to me. Thank you. Have you got your package yet? Okay, before I forget, because I can bounce back and forth and answer y'all. I'm totally used to dealing with squirrel. The tickets is for a huge homesteading festival coming up the beginning of June. They held it last year. I wanted to go so bad and had planned on going, but that's when Junior double broke his heel. And well, that stopped him from being able to drive the truck and working. Because truck driver, when your right foot is broke, you can't hit the gas, you can't mash the brake, you can't hop out of the truck, unload truck. Yeah, he was doing good to even walk. It is a 2-day event. It's going to be the 2nd and 3rd of June, which is a Friday and Saturday. She blessed me with 2 tickets, and that's for the whole weekend. And I'm going to do my darndest to video as much as I possibly can, y'all. And that way y'all can learn as well. Now, there's a couple people there. I'm going to be honest. I care less about hearing them speak, but that's me. There's entertainment at night. There's workshops. I think it's called seminars. Only thing I don't like to set up, I'm still waiting for them to bring out the schedule because I want to make sure that somebody repeats, that they each repeat during the 2 days, because what I don't like about it, there's four things going on for every hour. And so I'm going to have to time it just right because there's some I really, really want to hear. And I want to make sure that I don't miss them. And I'm going to have to plan it all out. But yeah, and we're planning on hopefully camping. I got to get the money up to get the tickets or not tickets. I got the tickets. I got the gas money. I got snack money. I'm not going to stay in no motel or no hotel. That's a waste of money. I'm going to tent camp because that's what I do. I tent camp or lean to or, just camp in the woods. So the closest good state park to there is going to be Davy Crockett State Park. So I've already found out that the festival, the festival is going to be Friday and Saturday. I want to get there Thursday so I can set up and enjoy myself. And then I want to stay Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, come back late Sunday night. You can't beat 4 days. Now, of course, it's going to have tax, but 4 days of camping for $88, you're not going to stay in no motel or hotel that cheap. No, you're not allowed to stay on the grounds. Good evening, fishing for fun. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? Same time as I go live. It's going to be 6 p.m. Central Time, y'all. It ain't gonna be no AM. I'm telling you that right now. That ain't happening, y'all. I gotta get coffee in me before no. It'll be 6 p.m. Central Time. Well, if I had a working vehicle, I road trip. I'd be more than happy to come down there and help you. Who, me? A new dress? What? That's fine, Pete. You take care. Always good seeing you getting to come in. Hope you're feeling better as well. And we'll see you either tomorrow night or next Monday night. Yeah, transfusion. That's why I tell people coffee is my blood type. Yeah, no, ain't a whole lot happening at no 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay, Tanya, you take care and get to feeling better. I'm gonna keep you on the prayer list, and I'm gonna rewrite it. Make sure we all focusing on the right thing. Regina, did you want in on the seed swap tomorrow? Wide Family Farm, did you want in on the seed swap? Yeah, Bounty can make sure everybody has a good steak with all them cows, let me tell you. Oh, no problem. No problem at all. Want to make sure everybody has a chance. Everyone, as you head out, don't forget to thumbs up, please. Yes, she is. Bounty is an absolute sweetheart. And where she's at, definitely a survivalist. Well, after live stream, I'm gonna be pulling 2 pork shoulders. I've had the coleslaw marinating in the refrigerator all day. We're having pulled pork sandwiches. So that's what I've been doing. I've had the shoulders. I think they're shoulders. Their shoulders or butts. I think they're shoulders. Lord, I tell you, too busy. Too busy. I've had them cooking slow and low all day long. Yeah, we like our food around here. Yes, we do. But yeah, I'm going to be doing. Linda, uh, it's fine, darling. You're perfectly fine. There's no late. There's no late, darling. There's no late. You made it. You're here. That means the world to me. Even if you had to watch the replay, thank you. You were here. Oh, believe me, I know how busy you are, Bounty. I know exactly how busy you are. One of these days, I'm going to have to figure out how to slip across the border up there and come visit you. And then y'all slip me back across the border. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it a bit, Donna, because I told you it was in an expensive part of town. Well, on the outskirts. It's the name of the city. Yeah, they're known to be very poo poo. Oh my gracious, Lonnie can't wait to bruise her spray. You're so bad. Oh, that's great. Yes, yes, I got to get busy, but in the garden because I've got to resurrect it because due to Junior getting hurt yesterday, due to him getting hurt last year, I had to give up gardening because I couldn't get the tiller fixed or anything. So I've got a lot of cleanup to do. I've got some resurrecting, and I'm fixing to birth that baby, and she's going to be beautiful this year. No, no snow here. It was hot. We were right at 80. Good evening, Candy. Welcome into chat. How are y'all doing? Or how are you doing, Lord? We'll find a way. Junior's already said there's plenty of ways to get back and over and back up there. You're welcome, darling. I'm just glad you're here tonight. Yep, everything. I had to let most everything go because of Junior getting hurt because he was down for 8 months. I'm gonna tell you that was hard. Thankful I'm a prepper, and we had food put back. Couldn't get the tiller fixed. We were in one amazing drought, and yeah, I'm not gonna tell you how. mad I was last year because I had to take care of him. I didn't have time to do much of anything. Now, not that he needed that much taken care of, but as hard as it was last year, yeah, I would have croaked in that garden. Yeah, I don't like CBD and I don't like that other either because most of that other, a lot of people don't know, Monsanto owned, y'all. Why do you think all of a sudden it's become so easily legal? Think about it. Think about it. The original strain, the good stuff, let's just call it the good stuff, healed many things. One plant, many things. Now, this one's only good for that. This kind's only good for that. This kind's only good for that. This kind's only good for that. Shouldn't that raise a red flag for y'all? I don't want none of it. No, thank you. Ooh, shrimp salad. You lucky rat, Duval. I didn't know you was having a live stream. I'm sorry, darling, or I would have went there before mine. Uh-oh. Okay, Forest Girl, see you tomorrow. Yeah, no. Most people don't realize. You want to know another reason why I won't use Miracle Grow? You won't see nothing Miracle Grow. You won't see Miracle Grow soil, the Miracle Grow food, none of it. Y'all don't realize I follow stuff. I've been following stuff since the 80s. There's a lot of stuff going right under a lot of people's noses because they get away with it. Okay, Jeff, you take care. You have a great night. Enjoy dinner. A lot of people don't know the CEO of Miracle Grow. It's best buds with Monsanto CEO. If you dig, you'll find it. There's a press conference many years ago, and the CEO of Miracle Grow swore that he would buy out every grower that he possibly could. Well, guess who backed him to do it? Take a wild guess. Yes, and I will drop your products like a hot potato and never use them ever again. And I haven't. I have not. Not that I really liked Miracle Grow, but once in a while, way back in the day, I might use it once in a blue moon. But that's because I was taking care of something for somebody else. But no, I won't do it. And that's why I could care less about it becoming legal. As most people don't know how to use it anyway. It's not meant to be smoked, never has been. Why do you think you hack your lungs up? Plants tell you how to use them. It's supposed to be ingested. Smoke mullein. You won't choke to death and it'll stop an asthma spell just like that. And you won't cough your lungs out. Think about that, y'all. You got to pay attention. Yeah, There's a lot of other things you can use for Uncle Arthur that's even better. I'm sorry, but I just make stances. People don't realize when I say I'm going to boycott something, them brakes are yanked, and guess what? I don't use it ever again. Ever. That's just like I have, and I'm going to talk about it next. Let's have a talk video, which will probably, I'll probably do that Wednesday night. I've had to come to a very, very hard decision on another company that I'm boycotting. And it hurts. It really hurts. But you got to take a stand, because if you don't take a stand, you'll fall for anything. Think about that. Think about that song. Not the greatest song in the world, but you know what? Well, the song's pretty good. It's the singer, but that's beside the point. I'll go into a little bit right now. People can call me whatever you want to. I don't care. But a man who goes and becomes mutilated by a doctor who thinks he's a woman now, you will never, ever know the pain and suffering that women go through. You chose to be mutilated. We were born this way. You will never know the diseases, the pain, and the suffering. And don't you dare ever tell me or any other woman that walks this earth that you're more woman than we will ever be. I'm drawing a line. I'm drawing a line on a company that's supporting this crap. I'm not going to do it. And it hurts because several of their products, and I'll admit, are addictions for me. But you know what? Times get bad enough, I'll be making them myself from scratch. Hershey's is the one. I'm done. I'm done. Good evening, Dee. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? Mullins getting hard. People's buying Mullen out left and right. I believe So True Seed is sold out on Mullen. Try a place. It's called Strictly Medicinals. They have an amazing herbal medicinal catalog. They might still have it. No, because there's still idiots buying them. Still idiots buying it. Duval, that is great. That is great. Now, I'll tell you a trick with the pineapple sage next time you grow you some. Or, heck, where you're at, it's probably still alive. When your pineapple sage leaves get big and pretty. Um, Now, you can make it from scratch. You can make it from a box mix. Just please, for God's sakes, read the ingredients anymore, y'all. Butter your cake pan, flour it if you need to. Lay down your pineapple sage leaves all around the cake pan. Make it pretty because, you're going to want to leave them in there. Pour your cake batter on top of that and bake it in the oven just like you would your regular cake. Now, you could use a white cake mix or yellow. Don't use a flavored cake mix. And you might could do lemon. But the pineapple sage leaves will infuse the cake and make it taste just like pineapple. It's delicious, y'all. I'm a firm believer. I don't care what anybody thinks. If it's not you, it's not you. That's your stance. I'm a firm believer. I've been this way for a long time. You go woke, you go broke. I was saying a long time ago, you do stupid stuff, I will boycott you. I got a long list of companies I'm boycotting. I couldn't have Hershey syrup anyway. It's got red dye 40, and if I remember right, artificial sweeteners. I can't have Hershey syrup at all. Hershey syrup makes me deathly ill. I cannot have red dye 40, and I cannot have artificial sweeteners. Oh, congratulations, Dee, and I hope you both have a wonderful, wonderful trip. Yep, and let me tell you, that's a good price for fruit trees. I'm watching them escalate like crazy, y'all. You can make it into tea. You can use mullein for many things. Oh, it is. The pineapple sage cake is amazing. You can also chop it up fine and put it in cookies as well. It's probably staghorn sumac, and it is not poisonous, not whatsoever. The only poisonous sumac is white berried. Good luck seeing it. Good luck seeing it. I've seen it twice in my lifetime. Deep in the swamps, it grows in swampy areas. And believe me, I don't want to see it again because, well, I encountered quite a few water moccasins getting back in there. No, because I haven't had any funding to. I wanted to get the 75-cent seeds October opal, but yeah, the the tubes played with my monetization, so I did not get my YouTube check this month. Well, back in February. Yeah, I make my own chocolate. I make my own hot chocolate because most hot chocolate I can't have either because artificial sweeteners and everything. There is no excuse to have corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, cane sugar, and artificial sweetener. It's time for Americans to wake up because they want you to drink that crap. They want you to eat that crap because guess what? Food is killing you faster than anything. Well, food and big pharma, they're partnering up. Well, yeah, I already knew they weren't far from the train wreck. It's their principles that I'm boycotting them for. Ain't no man that's been ain't no man who has been surgically mutilated to think he's a woman because he has a hole down there now is ever going to stand in front of me and tell me that he knows more about being a woman than I do. Yeah, ain't flying. Except he might. Yeah, fruit trees are going up because they're price gouging. They know people are some are starting to wise up. Starting to wise up. But when a man has that surgery and you go through endometriosis, have to have a hysterectomy because of, you know, tumors. When you have ovarian cancer, uterine cancer, actual ungodly, horrible cycles. Maybe we might talk, but you're never going to experience it. Now, you're going to get some cancers because of those steroids you're on. You're going to get cancer. Steroids has been known for that. Now you're probably going to get a little boob cancer, but guess what? Men get breast cancer as well. But until you pass a baby and you go through hell that so many other women have, then maybe, but it's not going to fly. Not going to fly with me. And how dare you say that you're more woman than I am? Come on. I want the person to come tell me that to my face. It ain't going to be pretty. It ain't going to be pretty. And no, there comes a time when you have to stand up and say no more. The stupid is ungodly contagious anymore. And I'm getting tired of it. I might just be one person, but you know what? I don't budge when I say no more. Now, pineapple sage up where it's cold is an annual. But with that being said, I have had one pineapple sage plant survive 4 years. Don't know how it happened. It was a miracle spot, apparently. But yeah, anywhere where it gets brutally cold, it's an annual. Oh, Lawrence, you are so bad. You are so bad. I can't have any gum. I can't have no gum. Most candy I cannot have. Red dye 40 and artificial sweetener and everything, just about. Yes, it's devaluing women. We have fought hard for where we're at. No, I'm not a feminist. I like men, but I also like a strong man that knows when right is right and wrong is wrong. Be careful what you ask for, dear. I'm not a mousy woman. Yes, it's horrible. It's freaking horrible. Cancer is a scourge upon the earth. You know what's even sadder? There's cures. You think they're going to use cures? There's proven cures out there. You know why they don't want to cure people? They cure you, they've lost a customer. Why do you think so many people have it back and back and back? A lot of people don't know when they go in for that surgery, and if they miss one cell, if one cell floats away, you're not done. You're not done. They can say they got it all, but you better make sure they did. And it's the scourge of the earth, and I don't wish cancer on nobody. I have been through cancer through my family and many other people, and I can't tell you how many people I've lost because of cancer. Oh, and pineapple sage. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm bouncing back and forth because I'm reading comments. Pineapple sage, the beautiful red flowers. Now it comes in two kinds: regular pineapple sage and the variegated. The regular pineapple sage is a stronger plant. It's stronger. Now, those red flowers, hummingbirds and butterflies and hummingbird moths absolutely love them. Oh, I believe me, I'm not lying about it. I am one. If I boycott somebody, it's to the end. Till the end. Yes, and I'll tell you another reason why. It's one of the side effects. Pay attention to anybody got this. They have they have changes up here. Personality changes. Sorry, trying to think of the word. Yes, $1 billion a year industry don't want people healed. Sorry, y'all. I'm not squirreling. I'm just bouncing back and forth from talking and trying to keep up with chat so I can answer y'all because I don't want anybody feeling left out. And if I missed answering anything from you, please let me know. Yes, I grow several different kinds of skullcap. Oh no, Duval. Holy crap. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. Duval, is it okay if I add you and your family to the prayer list for your daughter? Duval, you and your family are in my prayers, darling. And I am so sorry to hear that. Nobody, Nobody should be going through that right now. Sorry, y'all. That's horrible. Okay, Duval, I will make sure that gets out, darling. And know that you're in my prayers, honey. Y'all shouldn't be going through that, nor should your daughter be. Nobody should be going through that. Oh, I'm sorry, Duval. I thought you said your daughter. Okay, let me write this down. This is why I have the notebook now. Sorry, Duval. There it is right there in front of me. Yeah, she's still family. All right, Duval. I'll get that took care of tonight. Yeah, one of my blueberry bushes are in full bloom. That's the one that I was videoing that was completely encased in ice. I have another one that's blooming. Um, Thankfully, they have changed the weather forecast. The end of beginning of next week, we were supposed to get a frost, but it looks like they've changed the forecast. And I'm gonna tell y'all, this year tapping of the black walnuts is not going to happen. We got too warm too early. Oh my God, that's horrible. Poor thing. The same as tapping for sugar maples. Yes, I hate that word. It has took a family member of mine away and many friends. It is an evil, disgusting, foul thing that can be cured. Hydrangea, Lawrence, Lord. You tap sugar maples up north. Now, there are southern sugar maples as well. A lot of people don't know this. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get my composure back. All right, you have to tap sugar maples to get the sugar, the maple sugar water, let's call it water, out of the tree to boil it down to make maple syrup. You can do the same thing with black walnuts as well, pecans, sweet gum, sycamore trees. There's 27 different trees that you can tap, which is means you drill a hole into the tree, not a big one. I've seen somebody drill a hole in a tree to tap for syrup, and they put a PVC pipe in it. That will kill the tree. If done correctly, you use a drill bit, a 7/16 drill bit. You drill about an inch and a half to two, excuse me, y'all, inch and a half to 2 inches into the tree. You put the tap in it. That way the sap will run through the tap. We will put the hose you'll put the hose on the tap end, and you put the hose down into a milk jug, a sap gathering bucket, whatever you can to gather the sap. Now, no, maple syrup like sap, yeah. But yeah, there's 27 different trees that you can tap for syrup. The problem is, I should have done it back in January. You can, if they're self-pollinating, you can to make sure that it sticks. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, Lisa, when you lose them because they were there for so long and then all of a sudden they're not. But yeah, that's just like black walnuts making wonderful syrup. Takes a lot of sap to make the syrup. Sycamore trees can be tapped to get their sap out to make the syrup. Now, when their syrup is boiled down, it tastes like butterscotch. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can tap. Uh, I think I posted that link in my community tab on my wall. Y'all, if you need to check if you're not getting notifications every so often, I hate to tell y'all, go to my channel page, check, make sure you haven't been unsubscribed. It's happening to a lot of people. And make sure that you tap on the bell, click, not tap, click on the bell to make sure you get notifications. Yeah, they're doing a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. Yeah, it does, but it's worth it fishing for fun. It's absolutely worth it. And there'll come a time when you wish you had that sweetener. No, it's not those seeds. What they make Tamiflu out of is the green gumballs off the sweet gum tree. The prickly little balls that everybody cusses or screams about when they step on them. That's what Tamiflu is made from. Yeah, sweet gum balls. That's the main thing they make the Tamiflu out of, which I thought I had made a video for y'all to show y'all how, but guess what? I need to do that. No, the orange tree is not. You're not gonna get no orange syrup gear. The green gumballs, you probably do. It's a sweet gum tree. They can be tapped. A lot of people don't know that there's a southern sugar maple. Yes, it's a sugar maple, but it's adapted and it's a native and it grows in the south. You tap it just like you would a sugar maple. Absolutely, Homestead Aquarius. I agree with you. People need to realize there's other things to stock up on: protection, medicine, alcohol not to get drunk off of. It's to keep your medicine, to be able to make the medicine. You need beeswax to be able to make salve. There's a lot of things you have to think about. Invest in cast iron. That's going to last you a while and take care of it. Um, there's a good chance you're going to have to be cooking outside off of a fire. Y'all going to have to get umbilicorded to electricity. Need to start weaning yourself because guess what? We've been off electricity over right at 5 years. You know what? Yeah, I kind of miss it once in a while. That's why I come to the shed to do some of the things I have to do. But guess what? I can live without it. I can. There's a lot of things that people need to start weaning themselves up and practicing how to start fire. You're going to need a good way to cook over a campfire, y'all. Razor blades, soap. Actually, it if you think about it and you practice, Lord, please practice, y'all. You'd be better off getting a straight razor because not only can you shave with it, you can protect yourself with it. Yes, you can tap silver maples. If you go to my community tab on my channel, um, down a ways will be that site that you can go read. But I'm mad. My window of opportunity, which should have been in February, like I was going to do, that disappeared, y'all. Not this year. So I've already made notes, and I know next year to be on my P's and Q's around the end of December. What you're looking for is when the temps go into the 40s, a hair into the 50s, but at night that drops down to below freezing because that will cause the tree to pull sap during the day and push it back down. That pushing and pulling will cause the sap to flow. Yes, they are pretty. Yes, they are. Well, a lot of people have been wanting me to do a weekend getaway. I know where there's a place we could gather, but like I said, that's going to take planning, and I'd have to have guaranteed knowing that people would show up to pay for the tickets and everything, because I'd have to book the place and pray that it's not already booked. And yeah, now it does come with cabins. And of course, if people wanted to day trip or not stay in the cabins, because each cabin has 4 rooms in it. They have 8 bunk beds per room. Yeah, 8. Some of them have 3, some have 2. You'd have to be okay with, bunking with other people. You'd have to be okay with, I think a couple are like unisex bathrooms. Some are, male female bathrooms. Lord Jilly, the owls would go crazy up there. We're not far from the river where I'm talking about. Now, people could decide to, camp in the cabins as long as they, don't have problem with bedding with other people. Of course, there'd be a lot of rules, a lot of rules. Make sure everybody's safe. Or you could say the campground where your tent camp's not far away. Yep, Flint. Listen, slowly stocking up. It's fine. Still means you're stocking up. For those who don't have money to spare to stock up, big bulk items, $1.25 tree for some things, not all things. Your salt is going to be cheaper at $1.25 tree. Depends on what salt you get. Bags of beans and lentils and split peas is cheaper at $1.25 tree now. Rice you can get in bigger bags, cheaper other places. Price shop. Bags, the Mylar bags or cans of tuna fish. Stuff that will sustain you and feed you, not crap food. I've seen so many people pushing to stock up crap. I know, I've been waiting on Lawrence. He disappeared. Oh no. Do a wet willy to me, you're going to automatically get hurt. It's a you have fight or flight. It's automatic fight. It goes into rage. So yeah, wet willing me is dangerous. Oh, thank you, Duval. I'd do it in a heartbeat. I really would. Hello, Michelle creates of crochets in Kansas. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Oh, congratulations. Tell him I said happy birthday, Jilly. Absolutely, Duval. I also can teach not only Girl Scout, I can teach Boy Scouts. I know tracking. I know how to set snares. I know how to tan leather. I know how to make rawhide. I know a lot of things that I haven't got to teach people yet. I can teach you how to make your own pottery that you can eat out of. Yeah, there's a lot of things I can teach. Rope making using vines as well. Safe vines, safe vines. I've seen crazy people teach people to make rope from poison ivy vines, and I told them good luck with that one. Nobody's asked me to drop any links. Nobody has asked to drop any links, so I don't know. Um, yeah, I've been, as soon as I get a vehicle that'll run, which I've got to try to figure out what's wrong with my car, because I've got to get a vehicle before the beginning of June, because come hell or high water, I'm making it to that festival one way or another. Even if I have to hijack a horse or a cow, I will ride that thing there one way or another. You better believe it. I'm the best of both worlds. I'm city and country. I was raised both. I have been blessed. I have been through hell, and it has forged me. I have known sorrow. I have known happiness, blessings. And you know what? Poor as hell. You know what? I stay rooted. I know where I come from. I'm thankful for where I come from, even though it was horrible. It made me stronger. I am thankful for all the tears I've shed because they've made me stronger. They've made me wiser. I might be a woman, but I'm a mighty force. I'm not, I'm a little more broke body wise than I used to be. But you know what? You think that's going to stop me? Y'all don't realize how much I hurt. I do take my willow. That has been a lifesaver pain wise for me. It takes the edge out, but you know what? I push myself. I push myself forward because if I ever give up, I'm done. My time on earth's not done anytime soon. I got too many people to teach. Too many people to teach. I have to leave what I have learned over my lifetime because I have nobody to leave it to. Won't listen. Junior, I'm trying to leave a legacy to help others. Am I getting a big head over it? No. I need to leave it to somebody so they can survive as well. Yeah, anything. Lord especially, tallow. You can tallow. Make ghee. Ghee lasts longer than canned butter does, and it has a higher temperature. You can cook higher temperature. Not that I want to cook high temperature, but sometimes you can't always control the temperature from the fire. And another thing I've been watching, and people are driving me crazy about this. I swear, people will put anything on YouTube. They will put anything on YouTube, and I'm really starting to get aggravated about it. A lot of people are now finally getting eggs again. We're coming out of winter, people. Chickens need a break. Quit forcing your chickens to lay eggs. Some of these people remind me of Nazis. You will lay an egg. Chickens have to have breaks too, y'all. Now, I'm watching people. They have no sense. They're crumbling their eggs back and giving them to chickens. Worst idea on earth, y'all. If you're going to give your eggshells back to the chickens, you better make sure it's good and fine. I'm watching people that have maybe a broke egg in the laying box that'll just throw it down to the chickens. I watched a video today, bigger channel that should know better. They got a soft shell egg that was broke in the box. They just threw it down. Go ahead, keep feeding your chickens them eggs like that. You're gonna get egg breaking hens. And you won't see another egg again unless you're standing there catching them eggs as it comes out. Because once you get an egg breaking chicken, you can't break her from that. It's stew pot time or can her up. Once them chickens start eating the eggs, easiest way to put it is you're screwed. That's why I have found it's better to feed your chicken or give them the option for oyster shells. Massive amounts of calcium, more calcium in that oyster shell than it is that chicken egg. Quit giving big pieces of eggs to your chickens because they're going to turn around and put two and two together that, ooh, I like this. That comes from that. And they're going to start eating your eggs. People need to wake up. I swear people are teaching anybody anything anymore. And everything's true on the interwebs. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. And I'm nowhere near done, y'all. Nowhere near done. I'm sorry to hear that, Jilly. I'm sorry. They are. They will turn cannibal. Yes, they will. And not only will they eat those egg shells, they will eat the egg yolks as well. And once they start, you can keep them separated. But when they go to laying eggs, they're going to eat their own eggs. People need to wake up. I'm telling you. Wait, Tenderflake. What on earth is Tenderflake? Oh Lord, Jilly, my heart breaks for you. I tell you, these woke people. I'm not going to say exactly how I feel. Yeah, that's the only way to break an egg eater. You're going to have to eat it, and then guess what? There you lost one chicken. Because when one chicken starts doing it, the others are going to watch, and they will start. I know somebody who lost their whole flock for being stupid and just feeding, throwing the eggs back to them. I tried to tell them, I didn't know anything. Good evening, how to garden. Welcome in the chat. We're fixing to head out. There's many ways to preserve eggs. Pickling them. But when you pickle them, you want to use straight vinegar. Don't water your vinegar down. If you water your vinegar down, you're going to have to can them. If you boil them, peel them and preserve them in straight, I prefer apple cider vinegar, or you can use white vinegar. I wouldn't try any other vinegar. You can put them on the shelf. They don't need refrigeration. You can water glass them, but in order to water glass your eggs safely, and that's keeping them in a lye solution, they have to be farm fresh eggs that have not been washed. I've been watching a lot of people wash their eggs and think that they can leave them out on the counter. Once you wash an egg, it has lost all of its airtight protection and it becomes porous, and any and everything can get into it. That is why store bought eggs have to be refrigerated, they have been washed. Yep, I was in 4-H many, many, many moons ago, but we were I got second place. I got second place with mine. It needed to be just like 5 or 6 ounces bigger. I wasn't worried about it. But we were doing what is now my absolute favorite chicken of all, and that was black sex links. Hold on, I missed something. Now, I haven't heard of tenderflake. What on earth is tenderflake, y'all? I probably know it as something else. No, in the South, Usnea grows really small. Sometimes you get lucky and get big ones. Just make sure it's Usnea and not Spanish moss. Two totally different plants. Spanish moss is actually in the bromeliad family. Usnea is also known as old man's beard. There are 7 kinds of Usnea in America. Yes, when you get to Usnea, you want to make sure and Usnea will be attached by only one little stem to the bark. You want to snip that little stem just right above the bark. You don't want any of the bark in there. Now, Usnea, I will say, since it's pretty much dry, 80 proof is perfectly fine. 80 proof vodka is perfectly fine for Usnea. I backed it down because let me tell you, 100 proof vodka and Usnea is rough. 80 proof is fine. You can also let it dry more. Make sure that it is dry. Store it in airtight jars. You can also um, make Usnea tea for yourself. I have healed cats. I have healed dogs. I have healed my own chickens with Usnea. I've healed Jaina with Usnea. Usnea tea. Yes. If you have Usnea, stockpile it. Okay, okay, yeah, we call it something different down here. But yeah, yeah, I've not too long ago I made a pickled egg video. You know why? I caught eggs on clearance at the grocery store. I knew I couldn't water glass them because they're store eggs. They've been washed. Now, if you're someone that's as blessed to have chickens, keep your bedding and your nesting boxes clean, and your eggs will be clean. Make sure your chicken area is as clean as possible. Your eggs will be clean. There will be no need for washing them. Now, if you're going to water glass them, you cannot wash them. Cannot. So if they have any poop, mud, set those aside. Water glass eggs, if done correctly, will last a very long time. Leaf lard, that's what I'm knowing as. Usnea. Usnea. Now, I have several videos on using of Usnea. I have one that specifically shows you what it looks like before I made the tincture from it. Oh, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. But Usnea, Usnea, that tincture and elderberry tincture is what me and Junior have took religiously before that crap come over here. And knock on wood, we're still free. We have not had it and don't intend to have it. But yeah, guess what, Duval? If you don't wash them, you can store them on your counter. They will be perfectly fine. They, if a fresh chicken egg is not washed, they can stay on your counter and be perfectly fine month, 2 months, as long as you know the temperature's right. They don't have to be refrigerated. Yeah, I emailed you all my salves, regardless of what they are eight a tin for a 2 ounce tin. Yeah, I totally forgot about it. I spaced it out. Uznia? Well, I'm a big girl. Um, I take a millimeter dropper once a day. And yes, I have a video on showing you how to make curry leaf tincture as well. There's no telling, Donna. I'm slightly allergic to eggs, so anytime I eat eggs, they're going to make me have a stomach ache, which I'm thankful for because that means they cannot inject me with anything because most of your viruses, now listen, most of your viruses are supposed to be dead, right? Are not supposed to be live viruses, like the flu. Yeah. Why? Why are they packaged in egg whites? If they were dead, they don't need a food source. If they were dead, they could be, packaged in saline. Think about that, y'all. And they're coming out with more and more different. Yeah. Well, guess what? They can kiss my unseasoned grits. But yeah, eggs will, upset me. Now, I do eat them. Every once in a while, I'll push the button because I love eggs. Absolutely love eggs. But I pay a price. All right, y'all. I got to get my tail off of here. I got to get dinner finished up because Aussie has to go to bed later on so he can go to work in the morning. I'm waiting for Junior to get home. I don't know where on earth he's at. He should have been home already or back to family's house. I don't know why I'm home. Well, I feel at home here as well. Yes, they are. They're changing them all around. Y'all know how much I appreciate and love you each. I cannot thank y'all enough for all your love, your support. Yes, it does fly. It truly does. There was a few other things I wanted to talk about, but I talked about what y'all wanted to hear, which is fine with me. It's not just about me. This live stream is our family chat. This is our weekly chance to gather, talk to one another, because I look forward to every Monday night because I get to spend time with y'all, look halfway decent, and just sit still and talk and hopefully motivate and encourage and answer questions. And if I can't answer them, guess what? The information's out there, or there's a pretty good chance another owl can answer it. Oh, thank you, Duval. Thank you so much, darling. But y'all, when I say y'all are loved, don't think I'm just saying it for the hell of it. I mean every word that I say. I'm not like a whole lot of channels. When I talk, I talk. And I don't talk to just hear my gums flap. When I say something, you can pretty much take it to the bank. Unless I'm cracking a joke, then that's a different story. 6 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. Lord, please, no a.m. Ain't happening. Y'all take care. Stay safe and sound. Safe and sound. Keep your eyes and your ears open. You can stay informed. Do not become paranoid. Do not allow crap free rent in your brain. You can stay informed and not let it get to you because knowledge is power and it will keep you alive. Y'all take care. Have a blessed evening. For those who are coming for the seed swap or just for the heck of it to watch the wheel spin tomorrow, I look forward to seeing y'all again tomorrow night. Know that y'all are loved, and I look forward to seeing you next Monday already because this one went by way too fast. Stay safe, stay sound, stay warm. Watch your weather. Watch what's going on. They're already playing the something's going on over here, and something even bigger is going on over here. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. Everyone, take care. I look forward to seeing y'all again, and may you each be blessed because you're already loved. I'll see y'all soon.